Hi students, we are moving on to um, the next part of geometry, which is our perimeter and area on page 123. So, concept that we need to learn, okay, few things that you need to do. Okay, first, you're talking about perimeter. Perimeter is actually the distance that is around the boundary of a shape. So for the first part, you need to use a ruler to measure the perimeter, and bear in mind you're supposed to leave them in the units of millimeters. Okay, bear that in mind. Okay, and then the next part is actually more challenging. Okay, so I'm going to use one example to help you to understand the concept. So as we know that perimeter is actually length plus width plus length plus width. So 18 cm is simply the length plus length plus width, isn't it? So half of it, don't you agree, is actually length plus width, right? Good. And then from here, we also understand that the area is actually 18 cm cubed, which is the same as length times width. So now the question is, which two numbers add up will give you 9, and these two numbers, when they multiply, will give you 18. And if you do some, guess and check, and you realize that the two numbers are 6 and 3. Okay, 6 plus 3 is 9, 6 times 3 is 18, isn't it? So we know that the length is 6 cm, width is 3 cm, and with that information, I can draw the triangle on the square grid accordingly. Okay, so I'll leave it to you to do B and C. B is actually quite challenging. Think through carefully, okay, before you answer, and we'll go through their solution during the next lesson, okay? So next part here, again, using the same concept that I've taught you, do the investigation, and this part here is really interesting, and I hope you can make a generalization, and this is something that you should know, okay, in the long run, okay? So I will further discuss this question during our next lesson. So next part that we are talking about is area. So it's a real life problem. I'm sure most of us would like to have a house in the future, isn't it? So how much do you need to spend? Not just building a house. You need to consider about the fencing. Sometimes you need to have concrete around the house. Or what about the landscaping? Whether you want to put tiles, whether you want to put carpets, so on and so forth, isn't it? So this is a very good problem-solving question. So basically, you are required to find out the total cost in building a house to your liking. So I'm going to focus a little bit on the carpet making, which is this part here, which is D. Okay, so we know that the carpet costs $70 per square meter, and we are required to carpet the lounge, dining room, hall, and the bedrooms. So we know that the lounge, okay, by looking at the measurement with the conversion, we know the lounge is actually 7 by 3 meters, so it's 21 meters square. The dining room, which is here, okay, and then it is actually 3 by 3. Bedroom 1, bedroom 2, and the hall is actually 6 meters by 4 meters. Okay, I actually did not go and count the area of bedroom 1 and then the hall area, then the bedroom 2 area. Reason is the hall as well as bedroom 1, they are odd shape. If I combine all of them together, can you see it's actually a rectangle, so it's much more easier to find. So that's why I'm able to find the area of bedroom 1, 2, and the hall, which is 24 square meters. So now I need to find the total area of the 5 different rooms, which is 54 meters square. And we are told that each meter square of carpet is $70. So $70 times 54 meters square, and that gives me $3,780 to carpet the 5 rooms. So solve the rest of the question, to find the total cost that you need to spend for this new house. A very, very interesting question, isn't it? So that's the end of our lesson. So do spend time doing the investigation, and then we'll have a discussion again during our lesson next round. Okay, if not, I leave it to you to complete your work, and you can contact me on Teams or direct message. Okay, goodbye.